Hello fire signs, and welcome back to my channel, the Original Aboriginal Tarot. Welcome if this is your first time. If you are returning, then thank you. And I will be doing readings for the collective of the fire signs today for the week of July 18th through the 24th. Please remember, always check in with your moon and ascending sign as well to get a clear picture. So if something doesn't resonate with you here, then you want to check in those areas, because Spirit will speak to you through different avenues, okay? Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, thank you so much for your presence. Coming to you asking please for messages for the collective of the fire signs to help them with their journey through the week of July 18th through the 24th, 2021. And I am using various oracle cards to help you guys. I will get you a message from the universe has your back, native spirit. I'm also going to be incorporating a new deck today, which is called the Magical Herb Oracle. I think that will also help balance the reading, be more cohesive. You guys tell me what you think, okay? Thank you. Of course, if you have supported the channel in any way with likes, shares, comments, if you've donated to support the channel, I want to take this time to thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Of course, anything you donate will go right back into this platform. There is a link in the description box below if you decide that that's something you'd like to do. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking please for messages for the collective for the fire signs to help them with their journey through the week of July 18th through the 24th, 2021. Messages for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, please. Also in the description box below, there is a link that you can click if you'd like to request a personal reading from me. I am offering those as well. Just follow the directions there in the description box. Also, if you'd like to get straight into your reading, all of the timestamps are listed below. You can do that. I will always include the shuffle, and that way anyone who's watching for the first time, a lot of people, it's important to them to see that the cards were shuffled and that the reading is coming through accurately. It's not something that I've just laid out to tell you guys, okay? That's the reason for the shuffle. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking please for a crystal to help the collective of the fire signs with their journey through this week, July 18th through the 24th, 2021. Thank you. And you want to pay attention, you guys, there is a full moon this week on the 23rd, and it's in Capricorn, okay? Full moon energy this week. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, asking you please for clear messages, guidance, and direction to help the collective of the fire signs with their journey through the week, July 18th through the 24th, 2021. Guidance and direction, please, for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Oops, had something jump out at me here. Hold on one second. Let's see what that was. 8 of Cups. This is also the first week we enter into Leo, you guys. All you Leo summer babies, happy birthday. This is the beginning of your new year, your birthday months. Thank you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking for messages, please, of encouragement and enlightenment to help the collective of the fire signs with their journey through the week, July 18th through the 24th, 2021. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. I also list all of the decks in the description box below as well. Should you guys decide you want to get your own deck, I'll provide you with the information. You can do that, okay? And this is that magical herb oracle deck that I said I would be introducing this week. Something different. Asking for a magical herb, please, with a message, guidance and direction, please, to help the collective of the fire signs with their journey through the week of July 18th through the 24th, 2021. Magical herb, please. Thank you. And this is the Illuminated Tarot deck, which is a combination of tarot and playing cards, which I will get an additional number or tarot card, or possibly another zodiac will present itself as well in this deck. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking please for an additional number of the collective of the fire signs with their journey through the week, July 18th through the 24th, 2021. Thank you. Okay, fire signs, energies are on the table for you guys. Of course, as usual, we'll get started with Aries first. Okay, Aries, let's see what the universe has to say to you. This is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Or there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Very nice. Love coming through to you from the universe, supporting you on whatever your goals and dreams are. Native Spirit is supporting that with Spirit Keeper of the South, which is a very bountiful image there with bright beaming sun and all those beautiful flowers blooming. That's a positive sign already. So Spirit Keeper of the South has come in this week to let you know abundance and prosperity in all forms, expansion or surging energy and activity, movement and rapid growth are all happening for you now. So be open to receiving the bounty of the universe. This is a great time for medical procedures. Your energy will be at a maximum. Of course, you want to seek professional advice on any medical procedures that you're interested in partaking in, okay? This is just an oracle message for entertainment. So please take that into advisement. But this is also encouraging to you to let you know that there is a stream of love that's supporting your dreams from the universe. Here it is, all this abundance and prosperity in all these forms is coming through from Native Spirit right behind that. It's very nice. Native Spirit wants you to know in the medicine wheel, the south is the direction that symbolizes the warmth of the noonday sun, summertime, the full moon, and a time of rapid growth. Remember, there's a full moon this week, Aries, on the 23rd. Crops grow with vigor during the summer months. And in the human cycle, it represents the vitality of childhood. This is your time to shine. And it's also a time of great bounty in all areas of your life. So open your arms to receive gifts from the universe. Very nice. Your journey for the week, Aries, is to stand facing south during the midday. Close your eyes and feel the warmth of the sun, opening your heart center. And then absorb the sunlight as you sense yourself absorbing the abundance of the universe. And the universe is sending you streams of love, supporting your dreams. So lots of encouragement, support, and abundance around you this week. Anything you're trying to grow and work on, take advantage of the full moon energy that's taking place on the 23rd, okay? This is coming through for you. Very nice. Let's see what your crystal is. You have hematite, letting you know you need to ground yourself. So tap into grounding energy this week. This is a very good stone for that, hematite. And so the energy of hematite. When was the last time you walked barefoot outside? Joining with the earth in this simple fashion can help you feel grounded and connected. Define what stability means and feels like for you so that you can create that sense of security for yourself, even during the most turbulent of times. For most of us, self-discovery is a lifelong endeavor, but stay tuned to your core values, to what makes you, you. This is how to become secure in your career, your home life, or any other aspect of your world, physical or spiritual. Consider what self-care methods would help support a solid foundation so that you can devote energy to other areas of your life. You have roots, and you can still fly. You can have roots and still fly. Sorry about that. So you want to get grounded and connect with what makes you feel secure this week. Your core questions for you this week, Aries, is: has something rocked your foundation, or do you feel grounded? Are you feeling secure or stable at this time? Hematite is a stone that will help you with that. Your affirmation is: I am grounded and connected to the earth. And then stand tall, close your eyes, and visualize yourself rooted in the ground. And visualization, of course, meditation is another way of connecting and grounding yourself. But spend some time outdoors, as it's suggested. Walk barefoot in the grass, go to the beach, let your feet touch the earth without shoes. That is an immediate connection to help you get grounded if you don't have hematite. You can easily walk outside and walk across the grass. That will help you, okay? Also focus and meditate on feeling rooted and grounded in the earth. Remember, we are earthlings, and you do have to connect to the balance, the vibration of this planet to help you to stay rooted and grounded, okay? Good energy for this stone, hematite. So, encouragement from the universe that they're supporting you with streams of love. You have abundance that's coming through, and you have hematite saying for you to get grounded and stay connected, okay? Tarot wants to support that energy with the 8 of Cups. So funny, this popped out when I was shuffling and laying everyone's cards out right at the beginning. And it was for you, which is you realizing your value and moving on. This is feelings, right? This is water energy. And there's this full moon in the background there with her walking away. And then you have 10 of Swords, which is the end of something. Right? So it's all this, you've walked away, you've realized something's come to an end, you're done. But this is a good thing because this is their new beginning. There's a new dawn shining here, coming through the clouds in the background, that pink. And the future outcome, you have the 7 of Swords, where this is you in your mind keeping something from someone for the benefit of you, right? People see this as deceptive or misleading, and it could be someone was deceptive with you or misled you, but this could be your energy as well, where you've moved on and you're deciding, you know what, I'm not going to reveal all my cards. I'm going to keep this secret wherever it is you're moving on to, okay? Air energy here for the current and future outcome. So you're doing a lot of thinking. This is communication and mental thinking in your mind. So the first card that came up in your spread this week is this Eight of Cups. And I'm reading energy for the week. And I always pay attention to sequential order of things with numbers, right? Numerology is important. And all of this is energy for your week. So if we look at the order of your week, it would read 7, 8, and then 10, right? So here it is. Of course, I'll read the Eight of Cups first, but 7 would be before 8. And this is that mental energy of, you know what, I'm going to keep something to myself. I'm not going to tell everyone what I'm doing, because you've realized your worth and you're moving on because you're done and over with it. Whatever it is, whether it's work, friendship, relationship, you know, whatever it is, you're done. But I'll read 8 first, but the sequential order of this would be with the 7. The Eight of Cups is you realizing your worth, of course. And it's tough, but wherever you've been pouring all of your love and emotion into, you need to step away. It's just not working out, and it's time to say goodbye and move forward. It might be very difficult, and you've invested a lot of your time and energy into this, whatever it is, relationship, job. You put a lot into it. But wisdom comes from knowing when something is hopeless and learning from it and moving on. And that's really what I'm picking up. It's the sequential order from moving on, which it came up first was the Eight of Cups, but Swords energy is on both sides of this, right? So you have 7 of Swords, and then you have the 10 of Swords. The 7 of Swords says sometimes in life we can't be completely open and honest, and a little lie, even just one of omission, may be tactfully required in a challenging situation. And maybe you're dealing with a truly awful coworker or an abusive relationship, and you need some secrets to keep to yourself to stay safe. Just be careful that your deceit isn't hurting yourself or others, and that it truly is the best way to deal with the situation. So if someone's been deceptive to you, which has forced you to make this decision that, you know what, I'm better, I deserve better than this, I'm out of this, I'm moving on. That's an energy that's coming through. If it is work related, then it's someone that you've caught them in their deception, and you've decided you're worth more, and you're also moving on. Either way, 7 of Swords leads you to this 8 of Cups energy. Moving on, knowing your value. And from there, your future outcome, which of course you've made this decision once you've moved on, is that you have this 10 of Swords energy where it's done and over with. It's at its end. Like I said, this is a good thing though, because there's a new beginning on the horizon. But the 10 of Swords is everything is fine. It's fine, really. Sure. You've been completely pierced through with 10 sharp swords, and you've collapsed in a ball on the floor. You're struggling, just trying to survive as the weight grows ever heavier. And you're going through something truly soul-crushing, and it feels like your world is ending. And every moment hurts, and sometimes only a meaningless distraction feels like it'll help. But the pain will end, and you will come out stronger having survived it. So whatever it is that you've been through, and each one of these swords is a lesson, right? Each one of these that's pierced through her is a lesson, and valuable lessons that she's learning. And it's at the end of her learning, whatever it is. So if this was job related, and you've learned the lessons and moved on, or if it was relationship related, you learned the lessons and moved on. Either way, it's done and over with. Like I said, you have this pink in the background that shows a new dawn, something new coming for you. It's your future outcome. You're moving on to something better. Full moons have a tendency to reveal things that have been hidden. And like I said, there's this full moon here, and there's one on the 23rd. So whatever deception that you've been dealing with, whether it's, you know, a friend, a companion, a spouse, a coworker, whatever it is, it's going to be revealed. Here it is, front and center, in the middle of your week with this 8 of Cups. where the full moon is there, and the full moon isn't until Friday, but either way, the energy waxes and wanes on either side of it. You're going to come out knowing you're worth more and put an end to it. So far, your numbers are 7 and 8, sequential order. Angels and ancestors are going to come in and support this with Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. So now you know your worth. Moving on, ancestors are coming in to support you. Say, hey, you know what? Transform so that you can go ahead and unveil your gifts and tap into you. This is why you're being encouraged to get grounded also. And here it is again, and this, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a full moon, an orb, or a full moon here in the background. Use the energy of the full moon to help you this week, okay? So angels and ancestors have come in with Shapeshifter to encourage you and to say, transform and unveil your gifts. Take your time and focus on developing your gifts and strengths. In shamanic traditions, a shapeshifter is either an animal that has the capacity to change between species, or a shaman who has the capacity to transform into an animal to go on a journey. If there is a wild animal that you're particularly drawn to or fascinated by, it's probably because you can transform into one in your meditation or when you decide to take a journey and practice to go exploring in other worlds. When you shift into animal form, you can see the world through different eyes and tap into the animal's survival skills to help yourself through a particular situation. So you're being encouraged to take some time to meditate and shape-shift. And this is all, of course, through meditation, imagination, your third eye, okay? You may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you're in a space of transformation. And you're moving beyond your past challenges and honing your current strengths. And that is that 8 of Cups, recognizing your value, your gifts, your talent, and moving on. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. You are an amazing soul who can change and transform in ways that people least expect. You have many talents that you will share in your lifetime. You are guided to stay focused on the light and knowing that it will guide you forward. When this card arrives, there's also an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal. Note, if you're seeing a particular animal regularly, it is because its medicine is coming to you. And that's encouraging you to use that animal in your meditation time and shapeshift. And this is all about perspective. Shapeshifting helps you to see things differently, especially if you've gone through something. It mentioned for you to focus on the light. And like I mentioned to you, it's over with. Whatever it is, the challenges, the lows that you've been through, this is the end of it, and the light is coming up in the background. So focus on that and moving forward. It's your future outcome, this card here. Right behind it, angels and ancestors are supporting you with that, letting you know you are worth more. You have gifts and talents that are meant to be shared. And whatever it is you went through was to help you learn those, to bring that out in you, to strengthen you. This shapeshifter has many different animals around. Those are all gifts. Those are all talents. Each one of these animals represents a gift that's in you. And you're being encouraged to tap into that and pay attention to that this week, especially around the full moon. That's when the veil is thin and you can connect with spirit. So take some time to meditate and speak with your spirit guides. Whatever it is that you resonate with, that talks and speaks to you on a spiritual level, that's what you need to be taking time with this week, okay, to connect. If you're seeing rabbits, if you're seeing a hawk, if you're seeing deers, whatever it is around you, use those animals. Just imagine that you're one of them. What would it feel like to run through the forest, to fly high above the trees, to swoop down and hunt, you know, to be fast and be able to hide and conceal yourself like a rabbit would. All of these little things are what you should use, because believe it or not, it speaks to your subconscious. It speaks to the part of the brain that we don't always pay attention to, or we don't always connect with. But when you use time to meditate and imagine that, you're tapping into something on a different level. Okay, this is encouraging you to do that this week. Angels and ancestors are encouraging you. Not bad energy at all that's come through. You're just transforming and moving on to something better, which is why you have been encouraged to get grounded and stay rooted and grounded. Your numbers so far are 7 and 8. Your magical herb for the week is harmony. And that herb is hawthorn, which speaks to harmony. And it's the number 25, and 2 and 5 reduced to a 7. So this is the second 7 that's in your reading. But hawthorn, and the magical property of hawthorn, let me tell you, is stability and balance are indicated in a return to center and a finding of more harmonious relationships. And you may find success is at hand for a challenge undertaken or a goal achieved. Those undertaking study or academic work will achieve a qualification or find recognition. The chance for a change of attitudes and decisions in your favor is forthcoming, so don't be too quick to move on just yet. Good news and good fortune are headed your way. If you have been in conflict, just look forward to a much more peaceful time. And yes, this is all speaking to what you've been going through, especially with this Ten of Swords energy. You're having to conceal before realizing your worth and move on. Just know that there's a positive, good outcome coming for you, good fortune. Okay, so just be encouraged. Shapeshifter also said for you to transform because your gifts are being unveiled at this time. This is going to bring harmony and balance back into your life. And that is what hawthorn is coming to say. The element related to this herb, this magical herb, is fire, which is your element. Other signs are Scorpio and, of course, Aries. So this is definitely speaking to you. And uses for hawthorn are defense, divination, fertility, happiness, protection, and uncrossing. So whatever hurt or deception, deceit, whatever's happened to you in the past, this is coming in to help you with that as a defense, okay? And encourage you so that you can just be encouraged. Change your attitude about it because there's going to be a decision made. Something's going to come out for you in your favor, some good fortune, okay? This is coming in to encourage that. Your numbers 7, 8, of course the 10, which is a 1. And an additional number for you this week is a 3 of Swords, 3 of air. So more air energy. This is that communication and in the mind, right? Thinking. And the words that correlate with this 3 of Spades. And we know this is part of the deceit, part of what has hurt you and what you've moved on from. But this helps you with moving beyond your sorrow and understanding your own feelings. And so that's at the end of your spread, speaking to you, unveiling your gifts, transforming and moving on. Connecting with learning these lessons right under the 10 of Swords. And just know, the universe is supporting you with a stream of love for your dreams and goals. For you to move forward, okay? So be encouraged. Good energy for you this week. As far as the transformative energy and you realizing your worth. Remember to stay grounded. And know that you're being supported. Connect with your spirit guides, okay? Take advantage of this full moon energy because it has come up several times for you this week. Okay? Pushing you towards that energy, that full moon energy. It's on Friday. That's where things are going to be revealed to you to help you see this. So stay encouraged, Aries. I hope that this resonates with you in some way and is helping you to make some decisions this week. If so, please leave me a comment. Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Also, please share my channel and like this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And remember to click the bell so you can be notified. I do upload your readings for you guys weekly. Thank you again if you have supported this platform in any way. And I pray that be manifested back to you tenfold. There is a link in the description box below if you should like to leave a love offering donation, okay? Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, there's also information in the description box on how to request that. Thank you again for tuning in, and I hope to see you again here next week, Aries. Be well. My true nature. And Native Spirit is coming to say Tribal Spirit Dancer. The Tribal Spirit Dancer is coming, letting you know to let go and say yes to life. Be daring. Dance to your heart's desire and unfurl your wings and fly. Cast aside conventions and restrictions. Tune into the rhythm of life. Laugh, explore, and go beyond your predictable behavior. Sometimes life is messy and chaotic, and that's okay. Leave the dishes or run outside in the sprinklers. So be spontaneous, right? Do something different. Native Spirit wants you to know you're on the planet to be free. You don't always need to meet the expectations of others. You're here to explore, expand, and step into your extraordinary self. Of course, there are times to live an ordinary life, but there are also times to joyously fling your arms to the heavens and dance. So choose life on your terms. Clear out mental and emotional clutter and move beyond those situations that you've outgrown. And don't accept the rules that you've placed on yourself or that others have placed on you. This is your time. Don't delay. Listening to the rhythm of your heart and following your dreams. Your journey for the week, Leo, is to turn on music and move. Tribal dance isn't about looking good. It's about feeling the beat inside your heart and expressing this with your body and your emotions. If you want to break free, then start first by expressing yourself, wild and free, and the circumstances of your life will transform. And this is energy to me I'm picking up, oneness with your true nature, and tribal dance encouraging you to fling your arms to the heavens and just dance and be wild and free. Well, this is the very beginning, very first week of Leo. It's you guys' birthday, right? And this is encouraging you to start your new year on your terms and do things the way you want them to be done. So what is the outcome you want for your life? What do you want for yourself? There's also a full moon this week on the 23rd. And this is a great time for you to set intentions and use and harness the energy of the full moon. So that means go outside and dance under the full moon, then do that. Whatever it is it takes for you to tap into that, take advantage of that this week. Spirit is encouraging you, okay? And happy birthday for those of you Leos that, your birthday starts this week. Your crystal for the week is Lemurian quartz, which is telling you to practice patience. And I know this is hard for Leo to hear, right? Last thing you want to do is be told to be patient. But Lemurian quartz is something that will help you with that. So the energy of this stone, Lemurian quartz, says for you to slow down. There's no need to hurry or rush through life. There's enough time for you to do everything that you need to do. Learn to quiet the restless parts of yourself and take life one step at a time. There is a difference between being busy and being productive. Make sure you spend your precious time on the things that matter most. Patience is not something you acquire once and never have to think of again. It is a practice, and one that must be continuously drawn upon, even when your poise is tested. Go with the pace of nature and trust that everything will happen in due course. A little mindful patience makes the everyday more enjoyable so that you can appreciate life's natural pauses. So oneness is my true nature. This is encouraging you to tap into nature and use and practice patience and allow things to unfold the way spirit and nature wants it to. Excuse me. One of the things, of course, with Leo, fire energy, it's go, go, go. Want it now, get it done now. And it doesn't always happen that way. There's reasons why you're made to wait. Sometimes your timing isn't the universe's timing. and what will be best for you. And I just always remember, universe does have your back. It's always trying to give you the very best of what's available for you. Sometimes that means you have to wait, then that means learn to practice patience and wait. This is a clear, this Lemurian quartz will help you with your patience. If you don't have any, I suggest you get it, especially if you realize you're having a problem with waiting. Your core questions for the week: what people or situations test your patience? And how can you be more patient in your everyday life? Your affirmation for the week is, I am patient. And then slow down. Let someone pass in front of you in traffic or go in front of you in line at the store. Which is, everybody's in self, everything's about me, right? It's about self. Well, learning how to practice patience is giving someone else an opportunity to take a spot when it was yours, right? You freely give that up. Yes, you want to be next, or you're ready to get in line or get out of the store or do whatever it is you're doing, but you have 30 items in your cart and there's someone who has 2 things. So let that person go ahead of you. Let them get their 2 things done and they're out of the way. You've helped their day move faster, and that is a way for you to slowly practice patience, okay? It's just one scenario, but that is what you're being encouraged to do this week, okay? And this is a crystal that will help you with that, Lemurian quartz. And Tarot is going to support this energy for you this week with the 7 of Wands, where we have fire energy, where you're fighting for something and you're on the high ground, and those wands that are pointing up they're on low ground. This person here is you, which puts you on high ground. You've been fighting. Good energy here where you're on top and you're not allowing anyone to bring you down. And then you have the Knight of Cups, water energy. Offer an opportunity, but be mindful the person with that cup may be looking out for their best interests, okay? It could be you, or it could be someone you're dealing with. And then you have the King of Cups, which that's a good outcome, future outcome. Someone who's generous, you can trust here. So fire energy into feelings and emotions with water. So at the very beginning or a recent past, you have this fighting spirit with the 7 of Wands, where your fiery drive is giving you the strength and willpower to climb to the top of the cliff, only to have others try to knock you back down. You've succeeded and you're feeling strong, but others may be jealous. And they'll try to make you feel like less and sow seeds of doubt in you, but don't let them. You deserve to be here. Fight for yourself. So this is fighting energy. Maybe this is something you've been forced to practice patience with, because it's coming right after your crystal, where you're fighting for something and others are jealous of what you've attained. Hang on to where you're at and keep fighting. Don't let go, right? This is you're being encouraged here. You're winning. You have the higher ground. So don't allow them to tear you down or make you have doubt in your accomplishments or what you've achieved. If they're jealous, then that's a good thing. That means you're doing something or you've obtained something that they want, and that's okay. If they're jealous, too bad for them. You keep going, okay? You fight for that. Right behind it, current energy for the week, is this Knight of Cups. And the Knight is confident and charming and wonderful to be around. They instantly draw you in, but be aware that they're not focused on you. They're focused entirely on their cup and are constantly looking for those brand new feelings of love and passion. This is a relationship that won't last for long, as much as you'd like it to. So if the Knight is you, then you've been chasing feelings a little too much, and you need to take some time to nurture your existing friendships and relationships. So are you chasing something that makes you feel good? If it's a relationship and you're just after the love and the passion or the lust of it, be mindful, okay? This is also encouraging you to take some time to nurture relationships that are already existing in your life Maybe you've been neglecting friends or family, right? Or loved ones that are there for you. Pay attention to that. Don't be so driven to fill only your cup of feel-good things, okay? Be mindful of that and others. Take some time to connect with your friends and existing relationships this week if you've been neglecting that, okay? Right behind it, though, you have the King of Cups, which is the future outcome. And, you go from, the Knight to the King, which is good energy. So it's future outcome, positive energy here with this Knight of Cups. Because the King of Cups is calming, and their cup is brimming with love and compassion. And they draw strength from treating others with tenderness and kindness. And they're truly in touch with all of their emotions. And they're the kind of person who you feel perfectly at ease with, because their presence is sincere and accepting. So if this indicates a relationship, you're finally fully able to let down all your walls and feel comfortable and loved by this person. But if the King is you, then you're doing a beautiful job as a friend and confidant, so be proud. So after this warning of the Knight of Cups, to make sure you tap into connecting with friendships and relationships, your companions and others, you get it and you realize it, and now you're in this King energy, supporting those that you love and those around you. Okay? Very good energy for future outcome. If you're in a relationship and there's a new person or someone that you're with, this is indicating that in the future you guys will be great together. This will be a good person for you to be with, okay? I see this as your personal energy, being that it's, oneness is your true nature from the universe has your back. And then tribal spirit dancer encouraging you to chase your goals and dreams and what's going to fulfill you and make you happy. You have the Marian Court saying practice patience in that process. Just know, keep the fighting energy, the drive, that you're ahead, you're getting ahead. Just be mindful not to be so focused on your goals that you neglect friends and loved ones. And once you come into that and you realize that, you're going to be sitting in this King of Cups energy where everyone around you feels your love and your support from them. Numbers are 7 so far. Angels and ancestors will want to come in with a message to you saying, Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. So more of this, getting back to what is it you really want, right? This is your birthday, your new year. Inner knowing, deep down inside, what is it that's going to make you happy? Right under tribal spirit dancer that was encouraging you. Right under this fighting spirit saying fight for what's going to make you happy. Medicine Mother has now come in with the same message, honor your inner knowing. So the message to you from angels and ancestors is to take action. Do what you know you need to do. Mother always knows best, they say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful. And this Medicine Mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it is like to suffer and to want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes. And it's okay for things to come to you or to come to an end. It's not the end of the world though. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. And the Medicine Mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. This is right after the King of Cups, where he's connected with his feelings and tapped into nurturing and being loving and supportive to family and friends, right? Same thing that she's saying to you, that you're here to be loving and encouraging to others, but you will need to continue to fight for yourself and take the next step forward. There's an old pattern that's rising in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps that you know you need to take to move closer to where you would like to be. You already know the answers, and you know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you're being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. So take just one step, and when you do, the next one will be presented to you. And so we don't always know where the path is leading when we decide to go in the direction that we want to go in and do the thing that's going to make us happy, right? Whatever that dream or goal is. This is encouraging you to just take the first step. And once you do, the next step of the journey will be presented to you. But you have to start moving in the direction. What is it that's going to make you happy this year? What is it that you really want to go for? Start taking the steps in that direction, and then the next step on that journey will be presented to you as you continue to move forward. This is encouraging you, okay, to fight for, move towards the thing that you want. Great time to do that with this being a full moon this week for you. Like I said, it's right under Tribal Spirit Dancer. It's encouraging you as well to step out and on the journey and the path of what it is that's going to make you happy. This is that fighting wand, fire energy to help support you. You already have it, but you're fighting to get it, okay? Moving forward. Moving in the direction that's going to make you happy. You have all the love and support, and then be able to share and encourage and give to others with this in your future outcome. So far, your number is 7. The Magical Herb Oracle has come in with the number 35 and telling you to be soothed. And Slippery Elm is the magical herb. There's also a cup in this image. It's right under this cup with the horse here, the Knight of Cups. Soothe is the message that's coming through to you, though, for Magical Herb. And the message with Slippery Elm is a change of fortune and situation. Look set to occur. And it could be something major, something big coming in, a change for you. Although it may appear challenging, it will all be very positive in the end. There's a definite turning point that is indicated, and you're being prompted to take a more active hand and not just let things evolve around you. Don't get discouraged by any setbacks, as they're going to be a natural part of the ebb and flow. So keep yourself positive, as there's much to be optimistic about. Good fortune, positive growth, and steady upward development are shown to come through for you. This is where that practice patience is coming in. Here it is. Practice patience. You're seeking with your cup. You're seeking to fill this cup. This is your own drive, things that you want to fill your cup with, right? You're moving in that direction. If you've been discouraged or disappointed, something hasn't happened as quickly as you would like, this is encouraging you to soothe your emotions, right? Practice patience. Soothing patience is what you need right now, because things may not look optimistic right now, but don't be discouraged is what this is saying to you about setbacks or things not going as quickly as you would like, because it's a natural part of life is the ebb and flow, allowing things to flow. Be one with your true nature is what the universe has your back came in right off the top and said to you. You're being encouraged here as well. Just know that it's good fortune and positive growth, also a steady upward development that's going to be shown to you, okay? This is the element of air, this plant, the slippery elm. It is also connected with the zodiac signs of Capricorn, Aquarius, and Virgo. And uses for slippery elm are to help fight against gossip. It also helps with speech and protection and spell breaking. Okay? But this is what herb came through for you this week, which is slippery elm. Again, the number, you have 7, and then you have 35, which could be reduced to an 8. So that's a sequential order of things, 7 then 8. Additional number for you is 10, and it's a 10 of diamonds. Encouragement here, the 10 of diamonds, this is like coins or pentacles, which is grounding energy. And the words that correlate with the 10 of diamonds is choice of security over risks and enjoyment of wealth. So here's that fortune that's coming through for you, this promise. This is like the 10 of pentacles. Happiness overall with your family, your career, your finances. All of this is on the future side of your reading. So oneness with your true nature. The King of Cups, again, support, sitting in authority here, and love and encouragement, abundance. And then the 10 being your final outcome. Very nice energy for you. Practice your patience. Just know and honor who you truly are, what you want to be, and how you want your new year to be, okay? Good energy for you this week coming through. Overall, Leo. Positive outcome on the horizon for you, okay? Be true to yourself. Connect with being one with nature, and just be patient. It is happening. This is just a really slow moving night, okay? But it's happening for you. It's coming. Your fighting spirit, I see you. It's coming. Just be patient. Very good energy. I hope this resonates with you. If so, please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear about it. Hit the like and the share. Please subscribe to the channel and click the bell if you haven't already. I'd like to thank you if you've supported this channel in any way. Just remember, any love, donation, or offering will always go back into this platform. I pray that be manifested back to you tenfold. If you're interested in a private or personal reading, there is information in the description box below on how to request that. And I do want to thank you again for tuning in this week. I hope to see you soon, Leo. Be well. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what the universe has for you this week. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. Very nice. So nothing selfish here. You're praying for the highest good for everyone involved in whatever it is. Native Spirit wants to support that with Spirit Keeper of the North. There's a bright full moon in the background, and we do have a full moon this week on the 23rd. Encouraging you to tap into that. And so Spirit Keeper of the North is coming this week. He's telling you to take time for contemplation and turn within. Connect with your ancestors and incubate your ideas. Mend relationships. Watch your dreams. Meditate. The answers are inside. You're waiting, and they're waiting to be heard. So stay warm and create dreams for your future. Repair whatever is broken in your home and your life. Forgive those people and situations that have been dragging you down and that you've been dragging around with you for a while. You know, the full moon is a time to release those things. It unveils things that maybe you haven't seen. You're being encouraged to tap into your meditation and speak with your ancestors. And when there's a full moon, the veil is very thin. It's a perfect time to do that, okay? So this is also encouraging you to do that this week. But Native Spirit wants you to know that in the medicine wheel, the north is the direction that symbolizes the darkest time of night and the coolest part of winter and the dark of the moon. It also represents the elder time of life and even a time of endings. So pulling this card indicates that it's time to take measure of your life. Explore what's working and what's not working, and what and whom do you need to release. It's also the time to make repairs in your physical environment, as well as make repairs to your body. Additionally, this is the time to begin to dream and make plans regarding your future. Your ancestors are close at this time, so call on them. They want to help you. Like I was saying, the veil is thin. You need to be praying, meditating, connecting with your spirit guides, okay? And whatever it is that you connect to spiritually. This is a great week for you to do that. Your journey for this week is to stand outdoors at night, facing the north, and inhale the darkness. And then sink into your own depth. In the stillness, ancient wisdom emerges. So, the full moon is on Friday. You can go out and look up at the moon. Take some time on your front porch, backyard, wherever it is that you can tap into looking up at the moon, and spend 15 to 20 minutes just meditating and speaking out loud what it is that you want to manifest, that you want to release. use that, okay? Use the energy of the moon to help you with that this week. Spirit Keeper of the North is telling you to do that. So if you are praying for the best outcome for all, that's the time to do it. Your stone for the week is azurite, which says for you to get laser focused. Another time to do that is around this full moon, getting laser focused. And so your crystal, the energy of azurite, is saying for you to bring a laser focus to all areas of your life. If you direct your full attention to one thing at a time, you will be more efficient and productive in everything that you do. Life is busy, and it can pull you in many different directions. But staying focused and disciplined can help you avoid pivoting toward unwelcome distractions. You have the ability to control where your mind goes, so harness its power to bring awareness to your thoughts and stay on track. Your core questions for the week, Sagittarius: what does being focused look like to you? And what areas of your life would benefit from more focused attention? What do you need to focus on today? Your affirmation for the week is, I harness the power of my attention to support my goals. And then take some time to pick a single task and commit to finishing it before you begin the next. Yeah, you don't want to multitask. You want to get focused and knock things off your list one at a time. That's going to help you to be laser focused and do the very best at whatever it is you're working on. Yeah, we like to spread ourselves thin to get more things done, so we like to try to multitask. But sometimes you miss key details and really important stuff, especially work related, when you do that. So you need to take your time and do them one at a time and stay laser focused on whatever it is you're working on this week, okay? Azurite is a crystal that'll help you do that. And let's see, Tarot is going to support these energies with the Queen of Swords. So this is mental energy, communication energy, and this is the one queen that really doesn't play. She gets it done. There's no BS here, okay? That's that laser focused energy. You also have the Page of Swords, more fighting air energy here. Very good. Stay and get your mind clear and laser focused. And then you have the High Priestess, your major arcana for the week, which requires you not to make any sudden moves or decisions. This is your future card here. It's telling you to go and do some more research, okay, before you make a decision on something. She's sitting on the moon, if you pay attention to that. Again, moon energy this week is where you're going to be able to harness your energy. And that's your future outcome towards the end of the week, is where she's sitting as well. Please take some time to connect with the full moon this week. It's going to benefit you, Sagittarius. The very beginning of your week, you have the Queen of Swords. She's right behind Azurite, which was saying for you to get laser focused. And the Queen of Swords has unflinching perception and can cut to the truth of the matter in seconds. She can be blunt, brutally honest, and very forward. But just because she's truthful doesn't mean she's lacking compassion and humor. She's still understanding because she can truly see the entire situation for what it is. So if you're the queen, it's time for you to set your emotions aside and try to view things intelligently and with clarity and honesty. So whatever it is that you're working on, you need to just take your feelings and emotions out of it, okay? Look at it, get laser focused, and look at it from that intellectual, logical side, okay? Pay attention. What is it that, use honesty and clarity. What is it that needs to be done, and get it done. This is what this energy is. Either your recent past or right at the very beginning of your week, she's come in. And then right behind her, you have the Page of Swords. And the Page is full of wild energy and drive, and she's relentless in her action and does not sit still for long. She never runs out of crazy things to do or say. A true idealist, she can be a little exhausting in her youthful determination. If the Page is you, then dive headfirst into your wild schemes and plans and find those who will support you in your crazy ideas. Once you get laser focused and make decisions, now it's time to go get it done. And put the team together that's going to help you get it done. If it's, if you're in school, if you're at work, whatever it is, this is that push forward, that drive to get it done here in the middle of the week. At the very end of your week here, you have this High Priestess energy. And like I said, she's the overall energy of your week. The major arcana, the High Priestess. And I want to say she comes right after, she's after the Magician. So her card, this is the number 2, excuse me. And the energy of the High Priestess for you this week is, there are deep secrets and many mysteries in life, and the High Priestess knows the path toward them. She sits on her throne with her laptop full of secret knowledge and wisdom, pensive but inviting. And behind her, a veil of pomegranate suggests the desire for answers is there, but we may not be ready to lift the veil of mysteries. The moon at her feet seeks to awaken our unconscious and open us up to hidden things in the strangest parts of existence, which is what I was saying to you. That moon energy is going to reveal something to you. Yeah, you're getting laser focused, whatever it is you're working on. Know that the full moon is going to reveal something that you need this week. So don't make any sudden moves, okay? Just be still. Sometimes the greatest power comes in knowing that you do not know everything or anything at all. You've come up against the truth that more self-knowledge is needed, and it is time for you to reflect in order for you to grow. So explore your subconscious through meditation, through tarot itself, through study. It's not time to make big decisions right now. The Spirit Keeper of the North also said for you, and that image has the full moon in it as well, for you to meditate, right? This is stillness, going within and really researching and finding out what it is you need, okay? Don't make any decisions this week. Allow the moon to reveal what you need to know. If there's something that you have to make a decision on by Friday, see if you can push it till Monday. See if you can get a little bit more time so something can be revealed to you. Your mental is where you're going to be this week. All of this air energy is in the mind, okay? It's communication and it's mental. But you're going to realize you need to get more answers before you can make a choice, which is why High Priestesses come in. And that, again, being the number 2. It's the only number that's popped up for you this week. Angels and ancestors are supporting that. Let's see. Here is the Great Teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. I pay attention to images. There's a bird in both of these. There's one above her and one here with him. There's something that Spirit wants to reveal to you. She even has one on her chair there. White bird. And you see the bird above her and on her throne. Spirit that's a message from Spirit that needs to come through to you. But the Great Teacher, the message from ancestors, he's come in with the message for you. Know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. And learn from your current experiences and then share them with others. There's something that, like I said, is going to be revealed before you can make a decision. This card was inspired by Jesus, who is one of the most widely acknowledged and loved spiritual teachers of all time. But there is a great teacher in every tradition. And this card represents the one to whom you feel closest, as well as the great teacher within. The teacher wears simple clothes here to demonstrate that even if you live a simple life, it can be an incredibly spiritual one. He is surrounded by a sense of serenity and harmony because he has absolute trust in the higher power that moves through him. And the dove on the card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace through joy. This card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within you. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You're having spiritual experiences at this time, and you're gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There's a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. So if you feel that you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, in this card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. So you may have already been tapping into your higher self and connecting with spirit, and they're sending you messages. Pay attention to them, okay? If it's numbers, you have angel numbers that come through. That's when you see, 1111 or 333 or 555, all of that. Those are messages coming to you from the divine. Like I said, birds also carry spiritual messages. The universe will use any and everything to speak to you. So whatever it is that you connect with, I've learned how to read the signs, whether it's, a dandelion bloom rolling across my feet in the middle of a building where there's no plants. If it's, a bee that seems to be really attracted to me for some reason. I pick up messages through everything because I've been paying attention to symbols and signs from the universe for a long time now. They will use whatever resonates and connects with you when you show that you receive the message and when you're paying attention. They're always going to send you more. Pay attention to that this week. They're going to get a message through to you. Obvious. I see it. It's very apparent in this reading. So you need to make sure you're connecting, okay? And this is their way of saying to you, pay attention. And for sure, if you see a white bird, if you're having a thought, if you're making a decision, and if you're somewhere and there's a white bird that all of a sudden shows up, I don't care if it's on television, if you're in a skyrise, high building, and a white bird flies by, you're sitting on a park bench, and out of all the birds that are there, there's this one white bird. Pay attention to what you were thinking at that time. What question did you ask? All of these things are ways that they speak to you. Okay? This is how you get connected, and you learn that you're never alone. Your spirit guides are always with you, always around you, okay? So please pay attention to that this week and the full moon. Again, your number that's come through so far has been a 2. The message that's coming through from Magical Herb Oracle is St. John's Wort, which is the number 11. And this is about communication. And as I said to you, you have a lot of air energy with the swords, which is also mental and communication. Let me give you the information that goes with that herb. And so St. John's Wort has come through for you this week through the Magical Herb Oracle. And it says you're being reminded to look after yourself and to listen to your body and your inner voice. There may be a conflict that requires more attention from you, and perhaps your voice and point of view needs to be communicated more strongly. This is an opportunity for growth and for the physical realization of dreams. And a progression in goals is also available. So speak up, but make sure you're clearly heard, because there's energy around that will disrupt meanings when you communicate. So double check any form of correspondence to ensure it has been received. So communication comes through us through email, telephone calls, text message. Double check that stuff this week, okay? That's what it's saying to you. Make sure you're being heard when you do decide to speak up and communicate. This is an herb that correlates with the element of fire, which is what you are under the sign of Leo. And uses for St. John's Wort is exorcism, divination, happiness, strength, affecting the weather, protection, love, and power. Okay, so this is a magical herb that's come through. That's the message that comes with it. 11 can be reduced to a 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. And you have also the 2 with the High Priestess energy. So all of this is being supportive to you. And it is about communication for sure this week. And tapping into your spiritual connection. Additional number is the Queen of Hearts, which would be Cups. So this is your second queen under the Queen of Swords. Now you have the Queen of Hearts. The words that correlate with her, just so you know, she would be the Empress if she were a tarot card, and it speaks to fertility and responsibility to nature. So this is about growth. Fertility is growth and expansion. This is encouraging. The Empress is a really good, abundant energy for this to be the last card of your spread, especially right under the High Priestess. Very positive energy. Best outcome for all is what you're going to get with her. She's about connecting with nature, the responsibility of connection, and your prayers for the outcome for the best for all was what came up for you through the universe has your back. This is letting you know that it will be the best outcome for everyone. But you have to make sure that you're connecting with spirit. I don't know if you saw, but there's a white feather on this card. And remember I said something to you about a white dove or bird? Please pay attention to that. If you see a white feather or bird, pay attention to your thoughts at that time. There'll be an answer for you with that this week, okay? Very important that you do that. Good energy, good outcome for you for the week. The very end of your week, you're sitting in fertility and abundance and expansion. So take some time to connect and meditate. Get laser focused. Don't make any wild or, definite decisions at all this week. Go within, get some more information. Wait until you hear from Spirit, because that's going to get you this Empress outcome, okay? Connect with Spirit this week. Use the full moon on the 23rd to do that. I hope this helps you, Sagittarius. Again, if this hasn't resonated, please check in with your moon or your ascending sign. There should be answers there for you in one of those. If it has resonated, please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear about it. Click the like and the share. Of course, subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you can be notified every time I upload your readings. I do them weekly. Thank you again if you've supported this platform in any way. I pray that be manifested back to you tenfold. If you're interested in personal reading, there's information in the description box below for you to request that, okay? Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in, Sagittarius, and I hope to see you again here next week. Be well.